I gotta get it, cause I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy SB. Thank you for tuning in. So it's about that time. This is Amazon corporate pros and cons. I almost forgot the second part. So I kind of touched on it. This should have actually went out before the video that I did, Amazon corporate versus Amazon warehouse, but what are you gonna do? So we're gonna get straight into it, the pros and cons from my point of view. So we gonna start off with the pros. We have to, because we always start off with the good news, and we gonna end with some good news. All right, so the first pro is the entry level pay compared to the warehouse. Big difference. You're at least starting off at $20 entry level, at the least. Definitely is gonna depend on your experience, your external, internal, all those different things, but you're at least coming in at $20 when you're at Amazon corporate. That's definitely a pro. It's a comfortable atmosphere. You're not in a loud warehouse when it's super cold in the winter. Literally, we had days where it's like 50 degrees outside. You walk in there, it's warm, almost hot. They got a comfortable little area for lunch. Got a pool table in there. Like, it's a real comfortable area. Desk, you got your nice little computer chairs. It's cool. It's a real comfortable atmosphere. I definitely think that is a pro. The second pro would be a amazing schedule. So the schedule, the way it works at corporate, you're 4 days, 10 hours a day. And then the next week, you're 3 days, 10 hours a day. What else is there to even say about that? 4 days, 3 days, and it just keeps switching back and forth. That's a pro in my book. So another pro is something that I think I heard down the pipeline that they're trying to take away, but I'm gonna fight for that down. Like, no, this needs to stay. It's working from home. So with the whole situation that happened on Earth last year and the year before, they had it to where you can work from home. I've experienced it one day so far working on the job. Nothing like working from home. So that's definitely one of the pros. Hopefully that's something that stays going on within corporate Amazon. I hope so. But working from home, big pro in my book. So this is the biggest thing for me personally, and the reason why I even made my way from Amazon warehouse to Amazon corporate. As you can tell, I got my corporate shirt on today. You know what I mean? I had to keep it corporate since it's corporate pros and cons. But I don't even dress like this. I dressed like this for like a week, and then I was like, oh, okay, so we're not doing this then. Let's get back to it. So the whole reason why I made the move to corporate was this reason. L4 hourly. So basically, if you know anything about Amazon in the warehouse, once you hit L4, you're now salary. But over here, you're hourly. You get paid more actually, because you're gonna be working a lot more overtime and you get paid the overtime. You get stocks and all that good stuff. So that's my next position that I'm shooting for, which is definitely a pro in my book. L4 hourly position available. So the next pro is kind of what I was just talking about. You don't have to come looking like this to work every day if you don't want to. Dress code. So the dress code is real casual. You can wear whatever you want. You don't have to be in there suit and tie, or you would think so because it's Amazon corporate, but it's not. Nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with that. I've been going to work super casual and I love it. So that's definitely a pro. The dress code is super relaxed at Amazon corporate. Another one of the pros that I'm feeling is no cap salary. So when you're hourly, there's no cap. Not no lies, like no cap, no pay cap. Each year when you hit your evaluation, long as you're handling business, you can get a pay raise, another pay raise, another pay raise, another pay raise. So it doesn't matter how long you're in this position for, as long as you're performing, your pay can keep going up. That's super dope in my book, because in the actual warehouse, you do get capped out in any position that's hourly. Another pro is they allow dogs. That's pretty cool. I don't have a dog yet, but when I do get my dog, I'm not gonna bring him to work, but it's cool that other people have their dogs. Like, I can't lie. There's people in there who have some real controlled and real well-mannered dogs, and it's actually pretty cool. It's just like, man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, you know? It sets the atmosphere real cozy, but they allow dogs. So if you have a dog, you can get it registered and you can bring your dog to work. That's pretty dope in my book. Another pro working at Amazon corporate, the day goes by fast. super fast. The only time I've ever had long days is when I don't get sleep. The day goes by fast. I love that. And the last pro is you're not in this big old gigantic warehouse. Everything's close. You want to go grab your drink real quick that's in the break room, it's literally right there. If you need to use the restroom, it's right there, 15, 20 feet away. In the warehouse, you know what I mean? You'll be working. It's like, man, I gotta use the restroom. I'll hold it. You know what? I'm just gonna hold it. I ain't my legs hurt, back ache, my foot a little sore. I'm gonna just wait until lunch. But everything is close. The parking lot is close. You can go outside and eat in your car, and it literally takes you 2-3 minutes to get to your car. So that's definitely a pro. The sad thing about this is all these pros, I noticed when I was writing it down, none of it has to do with the job. So it's like, dang, that sucks that that's not like I can be like, the pro is I love what I do. We gonna talk about it. So on to the cons. The cons of working at Amazon, I'm about to say Amazon Fitness, at Amazon Corporate. So first off, I learned this real quick. It went 0 to 100 real quick, working at Amazon Corporate. For me, was you have to learn a lot. Like I said, if you haven't seen my day one at corporate video, you can go ahead and watch that. I kind of touch on it a little more, but you take a lot of information in, especially that first week. You're in a classroom that whole first week, and every second of that hour of that week, you are downloading information from you going through like 150 slides of information of things that you have never even heard of in your life. Definitely was a challenge and a con in my book. So most people, this is a con just in general for most people. It's not like Amazon Warehouse. So you can't just hit apply and be hired like Amazon Warehouse. You do have to go through an interview where it is math. It's a math portion and a behavioral portion. So you do have to interview to get into this job position. Another con for me, this was a personal one. There's no Amazon Fitness. You feel me? You're not in the warehouse, so you're not getting your walking in that you would usually do in the huge warehouse. You literally sit all day, or you can stand. Like, okay, you can raise up your desk and stand, but you're in one place. Your workstation, you're just in one place all day, and you're not like, you know, if you're picking or you're stowing in the warehouse, you're doing a lot of movement. No, you just all you're doing. That's all you're doing. That's it, all day. So, as you can tell, the results of that, you will gain some weight. As you can tell, this second button is hanging on by faith right now. Look at the stretch marks on this. You see the way these lines, that button is hanging on with all that it has right now. It's like, I'm trying not to embarrass you, hurry up. Yes, I have gained some weight since I've been working at Amazon Corporate, about 20 pounds. So I've been back on my fitness game, something serious. So definitely a con in my book. You're in one place, you sit there all day, that's all you do. The next con, there's not much room for promotion. People try to convince me there, but like I said, if you check my Amazon Warehouse versus Amazon Corporate video, I kind of break it down more. There's just not as many positions as it is in the warehouse. There's not much room for promotion. Can you get promoted? Yes. It just looks like it's going to be a longer timeline. That's about it. Not much room for promotion, but you can get promoted. If you feel what I'm trying to say. Another con, strict attendance. So this is different from the warehouse. There is no just, okay, put in your UPT and you don't have to come in. No, you must give a notice if you don't come in. It makes sense. They say, yo, this is corporate. We're holding you guys at a higher standard. Understandable. But I didn't even think about it. And this isn't in the other video, but it's like, yo, if you driving to work and you hit traffic, or if there's something that's going on and you're 15, 20 minutes late, you have to let them know 30 minutes before you start that you're gonna be late. But what if you're on your way to work and there's an accident and traffic out of nowhere, but you 20 minutes away? You know what I mean? That can lead to disciplinary. That's a con in my book. But it is what it is. Just try to be, gotta be responsible and be real on top of yourself when it comes to that time. Also, you can't just leave. You know what I mean? Like you can in the warehouse. You can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna go home, put in my, no. You have to give an advance, even if you leave early, even if you have the time. So strict policy attendance, I understand it though, it's understandable. All right, so the next one is the schedule. You're like, wait, I thought you said that was the pro. I thought the schedule was a good thing. Let me explain. All right, so the schedule, I say that because depending where you are in life, like it is great if you don't need that extra overtime. But if you need overtime, then it's not great. You know what I mean? So I was working 60 hours a week, 50 hours a week at the warehouse before I came to corporate. When I came to corporate, no overtime. So first check, I was like, whew, let's get hit. Can we turn the air on in here? It's getting a little hot. I took it as an opportunity to expand in other things to help bring in income. So overall, it was a plus to help me do other things. But I want to let you know that because a lot of people were telling me before I came, oh, it's getting overtime. Oh yeah, it's crazy overtime. Oh, yeah. And then I get there and I'm sitting there like, I mean, peak season. It's a lot of overtime during peak season, but yes, it's not major overtime throughout the year though. So that's kind of a con in my book. All right, so another con. My guy, can we get some more bathrooms in here? There's only 2 bathrooms. And it's like they seem to wait right until I gotta use the bathroom and then they wanna go clean it. Like I'll sit there, I'll be looking too. All right, cool, it's open. It's open. Boom. All right, let me go use the restroom. I go over there, yellow tape up, just like, oh. I'll be like, I gotta go. They be like, well, just wait a minute. That's a con. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. There's 2 bathrooms in there. So you have 1 women's restroom, 1 men's restroom, and then 1 restroom for anyone can use it. And it's only 1 toilet in there. It's only one person at a time in that restroom. My guy, I need to use this restroom. Anyways, that's a con. It's not that big of a deal, but in the right moment, that could be a big deal. All right, so another con is the stress level. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you're first learning, it's definitely stressful. I'm not even gonna lie. I guess everybody's different though, but for most of the people that onboarded with me, they were like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stay that long. But they like with the pay, they're like, yeah, I think I could just stick it out. Everything has a time limit. So you can miss, if you miss one thing, that could be a big miss, you know what I mean? So, but I just think the more that we just go along with it, the less stressful it'll be because the more that we're used to doing it. So, but definitely at the beginning, stress level is pretty high. So that's pretty much the pros and the cons, in my opinion, of my time there so far. At the moment, I don't see myself wanting to go up any further than the 4. I have the 4 that's above me. That would be the next promotion that I'm shooting for. But besides that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling it. So I don't think I'm gonna be trying to go into management at the moment. That's where my mind is at the moment. Just from all the stuff that we've been through so far, it's just like, at the moment, that is the mindset. So I don't know what that means. I just know I got to get to this spot above me, get this next promotion, and then after that, I can be able to reevaluate and reassess and see what's going to go on from there, and I'm definitely going to let you guys know. So if you haven't already seen it, go check out my corporate Amazon versus Amazon warehouse. Some pretty dope stuff on there. Also, I did my first day at corporate Amazon. You can check that out. And stay tuned. Put your what's that? I always forget. Put your post notifications on and subscribe so you can see. I'm gonna do a 1-month update, and it was a rocky month. it was pretty rocky. I'm gonna be 100 with it and give y'all the real truth so y'all can check that out as well. But anyways, it's your boy SB. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the content. Drop it below. Were you thinking about going to Amazon corporate, or how are you feeling with Amazon right now? Do you want to leave? Do you want to keep going up? What position do you want to shoot for? But anyways, it's your boy SB. This is my song that's about to come on. It's called I Gotta Get It. Let's go. I'ma go get it. So I gotta get it. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. I'ma go get it. So I gotta go get it. Look, if I see it and want it, I gotta go get it. Looked up to the grave. I don't see a difference. The
fear in the face. Said you better keep distance.